Hey guys, it's Danny. Now today I am sharing a soup recipe that I love making this time of year. It's warm, it's comforting, it's nourishing, and most importantly, should you find yourself with a little cold or flu like I have myself, this is the kind of soup that promises to help kick it to the curb ASAP. For this quick bite, I'm showing you how to make my clean and delicious green chicken and veggie soup. So the first thing that I did is I've got a nice big pot preheating over a medium-high heat. And to that I'm adding 1 tablespoon of olive oil, which is gonna heat up right away because my pot is already hot. And then to get this soup started, I've got 1 small chopped onion, 2 stalks of sliced up celery, 2 chopped carrots, and then 1 chopped up bell pepper. Give it a pinch of salt, and then I'm just gonna stir it together and let these cook for about 10-12 minutes. You want the veggies to start to get a little bit tender, but not brown. So if it looks like they're browning, just turn the heat down a little bit. Okay, so while that's happening, I'm gonna make the green part of this soup. First thing I'm gonna do is take 1 bunch of cilantro that I washed and stemmed, get all those leaves into the blender. If you hate cilantro, because I know some people hate it, it seems to be one of those things you love or you hate, you could sub in some parsley there. But if you like cilantro, do the cilantro, it's delish. 1 clove of roughly chopped garlic, 1 serrano pepper. These are little chili peppers, they're very spicy. When you cut them in half, you see the inside, these seeds and the ribs here, that's where all the heat is. So if you want it to be a little less spicy, then you're gonna wanna take some of those seeds or a little bit of the rib out. Personally, I want it to be very spicy, so I'm gonna put the whole pepper in there. And then I've got 2 cups of a low sodium organic chicken broth into the blender. Then I'll just pop the lid on and let this blend up till everything is incorporated and I've got a nice bright green thing happening here. Now that is absolutely gorgeous, and you know that that dark leafy green with the heat and the garlic is really gonna help boost and support our immune system as well. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at my veggies. They've softened up a bit, so they look good. We are ready for the next step. So I'm adding in 2 cloves of chopped up garlic. So we've got 1 clove in that green cilantro mixture, and I'm adding another 2 cloves into the soup because garlic is really good at supporting the immune system. And remember, I'm looking for a little immunity booster here. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, nice smoky, warm flavor without the heat, and then 2 teaspoons of dried oregano. I'm gonna give this a little bit more salt and a little bit of fresh black pepper. Bring it all together. And I'm just gonna let these sit in the pot together for 2 minutes or so, let the veggies and those spices come together. Now guys, this is exactly the kind of meal that I would include in my weekend prep, because this way I have a very simple, delicious, nourishing meal that is packed with protein and vegetables that I can turn to all week long. And this, my friends, are the type of little things that keep Danny Spees out of the pizza parlor 4 times a week. And then the last step for this soup is I'm gonna add in 12 ounces of shredded chicken. And guys, this is a organic rotisserie chicken that I bought at the grocery store over the weekend. I shredded it when I got it home, so it's already in the fridge, ready to go. Big shortcut, big time saver. Then I've got 2 small green zucchini, chop those up. A 1/2 cup of frozen corn kernels, and you can take those right out of the freezer. They don't have to be defrosted because they're gonna heat up super quick once they get into the pot. We've got that green cilantro serrano chili mixture we made. That's going in. And then finally, 4 cups of organic low sodium chicken broth, so a little bit more broth. Give everything a stir, bring it together. You see the whole pot turns green. It just looks like it is gonna taste delicious and it's gonna feel good in your body. Let it come up to a boil, so I'll turn the heat up a little bit. Once you have that boil, turn it down to a simmer, and then once the zucchini is tender and everything is heated through, your soup is ready to serve. This smells insanely delicious, and so I'm gonna give it a try. It's all about blending the cilantro and that serrano There is so much flavor in this soup. I'm telling you, the key here, guys, is blending up the cilantro with the serrano in a separate blender and then adding it to the soup because it's infused throughout the soup. And then you have those nice tender veggies with the chicken. This is a soup you are gonna wanna make this winter season, or quite frankly, any time of the year. If you guys wanna print this recipe, make sure you head on over to cleananddelicious.com where you can print this and all my recipes. And thanks so much for watching. I'm Benny Spees. I will see you next time with some more clean and deliciousness. Cheers. This is exactly the kind of meal that I would include in my weekend. Sometimes it just helps to say it all the way through. Now, guys, this is exactly the kind of meal that I would include on that I can turn to all week long. And this, my friends, is what keeps me from going to the pizza parlor 4 times a week. Chinese do. Out of the pizza parlor 4 times a week. I'm a Jersey girl now. We eat pizza. You know it's true.